Hi there, my name is Caroline and welcome to Caroline's Handmaids. This is Friday Sews for Friday, May 3rd, 2024. If you hear noises, it's a lot of stuff going on upstairs. Um, this is my dear kitty Snips, who always wants to be in the video and she's not camera shy. Hey Snips baby. Anyway, this I haven't been doing a Friday sews because life happened. Life at work happened. It was the end of our fiscal year, and I had just a lot to do. But anyway, so I was a little frustrated that I did not have time to come to the sewing room, but that's okay. It was a successful year, and everything went well. So, Friday Sews was created by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room to bring us all sewists together to talk about what we've been sewing, a little bit about life, and what our sewing plans are for next week. I have done a little sewing. It's not what I've sewed in the last week. I'm going to just talk about what I sewed since my last Friday sews about I want to say 4 weeks or 5 weeks ago. But as you know, I've talked about sewing for a dear colleague of mine. Her name is Mariam or Mariam, and she is from the country of Burkina Faso. And she was having her first little baby girl, and baby girl was born a few days ago. But I have the details on my phone. I think her name is Aliana or Alyssa, but I don't want to, say something that's incorrect. But I sewed for baby girl, and I'll show you what I sewed. I made 4 outfits. I plan to make more and either drop it off. The baby was just born maybe around 2 months. After 2 months, let them settle in with the new baby. Excuse me while I have a sip of coffee. But these are these new cubs that Hobby Lobby has. They have a new scriptural cups and I love it. I've been collecting them. So this one is walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. I love these cups. My daughter loves them, so we love having coffee in these cups. Excuse me. So what I made for Mariam and her baby, we had a baby shower for her, and she enjoyed her baby shower at work. And I told her to open mine last because I was nervous that it may not have turned out well, and I was hoping others would leave, and then there would only be a few people. And anyway, when she opened it, she absolutely loved it. She actually was quite emotional about receiving these handmade, outfits for her daughter. And she said that no one has ever done something like this for her. And it brought so much joy to me. I love doing things for other people a lot. It just brings me so much happiness. Although it can be stressful sometimes, but the end is so good. So let me just share. And I think I tried to make different sizes. After I finish talking about these clothes, I am going to put a little video of Mariam opening up my presents along with her husband. So I tried to make different sizes, but I think they all turned out a little big, but I'm not sure. Um, but she can use it now or later. So the first thing I made was Simplicity S9023, and I made view 8, this one. And I am going to put pictures up here of what I made. S9023, it was a fabric from Hobby Lobby, and it was like a corduroy fabric. I made this a little bigger so she could wear it in the fall. Mariam loved it. This was such an easy dress. I liked the collar, I bias bound the collar, which gave it a nice finish. And I got to use my snap machine that I bought from Amazon, which was, it's quite, since I'm just learning it, for me it was quite tricky, but I ended up making it using my snap machine. It was really, really wonderful. I actually saw Mimi G's reel today, and she had a stud, like to put in pearls, you know, those pearl balls into your garments. And I looked up what she was using, and it's on Amazon. I already put it in my cart. I think I'm getting obsessed with putting snaps and studs and all this kind of things into the clothes. It was not, it was not that expensive. It was $21. I put that in the cart. Let's see if I'll buy it. Um, anyway, and so the first garment I made was S9023. The second garment I made for the baby girl was Butterick B6920, and I made view D and F, and I made it out of also a knit fabric from Joann Fabrics, I think. And this was such a cute fabric, perfect weight. This was also turned out a little bigger than I envisioned it. So I think this would go for when baby is a year or 10 to 12 months. Loved making this. It was such an easy and fast sew. The next one I made was, this was the only one, was probably for newborn. I heard she said the baby was a little small, so this was perfect, and baby's born now, so she can wear it through the summer. And that's a McCalls M8315. McCalls M8315, and I made view C, this view, and it was out of those quilting cottons from Joann Fabrics. Loved making this, and this is one of the ones that I practiced my little snap machine to put it here, you know, to snap the legs in and the bottom in. It was so good. And also, when I made that dress, I made a mistake with the snaps, and I was so disappointed, and I didn't know how to get the snaps. I needed to get the snaps out and put it back in. So I spent like an extra hour trying to get the snap out. That's the thing with the snaps, you know, once you put it in, it's like, that's it. But I looked up YouTube to say how to take out snaps, and the lady used the pliers to get it out, so I tried it that way. Or, you know, a staple remover to get it out. I didn't have a staple remover, so that being said, I need to order a staple remover now. But I used pliers, you know, to take that out. The next fabric that next garment I made was Butterick 6372, and I made view E, this one. I made it again from a fleece from Joann Fabrics. It was an easy sew, and I enjoyed making it. And this obviously will go for yeah. They're all different sizes, okay?
Oh my god, the so pretty! Good job! Oh my god, the safari! Someone finally got a Caroline's creation.
Did I tell you about this?
Everyone's been asking forever.
I told you. Oh,
I didn't know. I just
finally someone got one.
It has all my labels.
So lucky.
how cute! How do you make a label? She has a label.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Huh? Do you order the labels?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that is so fabulous.
Haneen has some of my clothes. She wears some of my clothes.
What?
No, Caroline's handmade. She made these
Amazing.
I made all those clothes.
Oh my god, Carol.
But they're all different sizes.
Oh, That is so cute.
I mean, they're bigger, right? So she can use it
And you know
later.
what? These these emojis are very much in style. My kids are always looking for that stuff.
I'll make more. I'm so sorry.
I know.
I might take one of it at the hospital.
There's one more in there, Miriam.
Yeah, I might take one of them at the hospital. Oh,
So pretty. Oh my god. Carol, can I have one too?
Oh, I'm so glad you liked it.
I know, right? Amazing.
What I've been working on is a shirt. So I told you a few weeks ago, my husband said that he wanted some shirts made up for his work. It's business casual. So he picked out 3 shirts. I cut them up, but had no time to actually sew them up. I started sewing a little. I did 15 minutes one week, 15-20 minutes one week, and another week I did 20 minutes. And it so far, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it. I finished the back yoke and the collar stand. That's what I did. And this shirt was Simplicity S8753, and I made the classic view. The slim view. See, because my husband has a slimmer waist, so it's coming up. Hopefully, I will sew. And what's on my sewing machine today for the week? So I went to Joanns yesterday. A friend of mine gave me a gift card for our family friends, right? She gave me a gift card to Joann Fabrics. What a beautiful gift. I was saving it. My birthday was in March. I was saving it as a reward for my hard work, my self-proclaimed hard work at work. And I said I would treat myself. So I went to Joann Fabrics yesterday. I went to the register and I paid for what I got. The total was $88, I think. And I thought there would be $25 or something. And I went to the pay and I told the cashier, I think there's $25 on there, but we'll see, and I will pay the rest. She swiped it, and guess what? There was $250 on that gift card. I was beyond shocked. Pearl and James, if you're watching, I don't think they're watching. They don't even know I have a YouTube channel. But, if ever you come across this video, thank you for that generous, generous, generous gift card. They're just such good friends. They've taken care of, we've known each other since our kids were born. Actually, Pearl and Pearl's son and my son were born on the same day, same time, next to each other in the hospital, same hospital. They went to the same schools. We're such close family friends. But anyway, thank you, Pearl and James, if you're ever watching this video. So it ended up, so I only bought $88, and I'm saving the rest of the money for when Joann's, their knit fabrics goes on 50% off, because they have some beautiful knits that came in yesterday. I mean, I haven't been in there, and when I saw those beautiful knits, I mean, they're so pricey though. I love Joann's knits. I went in there, and it is, what is it? I think it was $18 a yard. And it was only 25% off. And I thought, okay, so I will get a t-shirt out of 2 yards for like $28 a shirt. And I was like, I don't spend that much on any t-shirt. So I said, I'll put it back, and I will come back when there's on sale. when it's on sale. So when I went to Joann Fabrics yesterday, I picked up one simplicity pattern. I do not want to pick up more than I need because I have too many patterns. I picked up Simplicity S9270, this one, and I really liked this ANC out of gauze, the double gauze, and I found double gauze at Joann's at 40% off sale. So I thought, let me show you. It's this double gauze. I love this color of double gauze. So I thought this is a good summer make. So I want to cut it up this weekend. Excuse me. I want to cut it up this weekend and make Simplicity S9270 out of this double gauze. Now, Love Notions came out. Love Notions came out with a new skirt today. I am so excited about this new skirt. It's the Caprice skirt from Love Notions. It came out just today. I just printed it out. It's fresh off the printer. And I think I like this one, the tiered version, and just this plain one. Cannot. And I love Notions. Oh my gosh, I love their patterns. I love their fit. I love everything about Love Notions. I picked a few fabrics, but I'm not sure. They need to be flowy, right? So this is from Fabric Mart Fabrics. I got a while ago. It's like a rayon. Pick that one out. This is also from Fabric Mart Fabrics. A rayon-y kind of. It looks like a slub because it has texture to it. And then I have this one, this beautiful yellow. So I don't know how see-through, transparent it is. Oh, it's not that bad. This skirt is going to be cut up this weekend too. So I plan to cut up two things, but I want to finish up my husband's at least one shirt. So those are the plans for the week. Things are going to get lighter now for me at work. So I am looking forward to having a little bit more sewing time and to be less tired. I've been working 12, 13-hour days for the past 1 month. But I'm just looking forward. And I've been so busy. So a little bit of life. I've been so busy at work. Like I said, I've had something wrong with my upper jaw for the past 2 months. And I kept putting it off and taking painkillers to go to sleep. I know this is probably TMI, but because I just could not break away from work. Then finally, imagine this is how the Lord works. Our fiscal year ended on April 30th. I called the dentist on the previous week, and I said, I really have this bad toothache and something's going on. I knew it was one tooth, but I know there's several other impacted from it. And I said to call the dentist, and they said, well, can you come in Monday, I think, whatever this Monday is, right? May 6th, I think that's Monday. And I said, sure. They gave me a time. I said, I was starting to feel pain even with the wind. When I opened my mouth, it was super sensitive. And I just was going on like that for 2 months. God is so good. He knows what's best for us, because I said, sure. But on April 30th, when I was at work, remember that's the last day of the fiscal year, around 3 p.m. when I was at work, the dentist called. They said, well, we were looking, when you called the answering service. And so we read what your issue was. And mind you, they took care of me right before I was diagnosed when I was diagnosed with cancer. I had a tooth problem on this side, and I had to rush to them to fix some problems. Anyway, I digressed. There, I love my dentist. So I went in. They said, it looks from what we're reading, you need to come in sooner rather than May 6th. Can you come in tomorrow, which is May 1st? I said, oh my gosh, great. How God fixes it, right? Right till the end of the fiscal year. And the next day I was free. And I went in May 1st. Oh, my friends, I ended up with 2 root canals. I've been in a lot of pain, but I'm on antibiotics right now. But I feel so much better. I took 2-3 days off because I just needed to relax, get it over with, be on antibiotics. Anyway, that was life. That was life. My daughter's also getting ready to graduate from her university, and we're excited about that. It's coming up. And as a family, if you all watch Star Wars, if anyone out there watch Star Wars, it's May 4th, tomorrow. And we're going to go watch some of these old Star Wars movies that have been released, because we're a big Star Wars family. So we will be going this weekend to a couple of Star Wars movies to watch at the theaters they've released. And we celebrated this past weekend my mother-in-law's 80th birthday, which was wonderful. God has blessed her for 80 years, with 80 beautiful years. And we also celebrated I'll put pictures here, and we celebrated my parents' 52nd wedding anniversary. So God has been good to our family. And most of all, I celebrated 3 years cancer-free on April 23rd. All glory and honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. If it was not for him, I would not be here today. He walked with me, he talked with me, he held my hand, and he restored me to complete health. One day, maybe next week, sometime during this week, I'm going to share my testimony. It won't be a sewing video because, it may not interest everybody. But thank you all who've been watching me since then. And I'm so grateful for this life, so grateful, and for all of you in my life. And before I go, as usual, I've found a verse in the Bible that I would like to read. It is from Mark chapter 8, verse 35 and 36. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake and the gospel's, the same shall save it. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Isn't that so true? I hope to see you all again. On Sunday, maybe, if I finish this shirt, I can do a review. But thank you all for coming back. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye. God bless you all.